If you're seeing a Monday.com access denied or permission denied error, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the fastest fixes step by step so you can get back into your workspace and keep working. This is usually caused by a temporary session issue, missing permissions, a browser extension conflict, VPN interference, or old cached data. The good news is that most of these problems are easy to fix. And if this tutorial helps you out, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more quick software fixes. First, start with the simplest step, refresh the page. Sometimes Monday.com just needs a quick reload to reconnect your session properly. If the error was caused by a temporary loading issue, this may clear it right away. Give it a moment after the refresh and see if the page opens normally. If that doesn't work, the next step is to sign out of Monday.com completely and then sign back in. A broken login session can trigger access errors, especially if your account has switched devices, browsers, or workspace permissions recently. After signing out, close the browser tab, open Monday.com again, and log back in using the correct account. This step often forces a clean authentication check and resolves the issue. If you still see the error, the next thing to check is your permissions. In Monday.com, access denied usually means your account does not have the right level of permission for that board, item, workspace, or account area. If you're not the admin, you may need to ask your administrator to grant you access. Make sure the admin checks the exact area you're trying to open, because permission can be different for boards, dashboards, and workspace settings. If your team recently changed roles or moved content, that can also affect your access. Now let's look at browser extensions, because these are a very common cause of Monday.com errors. Open your browser menu, go to Extensions, then Manage Extensions, and look for anything that could block scripts or page content. Ad blockers are especially common culprits. Turn off ad blockers and any other privacy, script blocking, or security extensions, then go back to Monday.com and refresh the page. Sometimes an extension can prevent Monday.com from loading the permissions check correctly, which makes it look like your account has no access when the browser is actually interfering. If you're using a VPN or proxy, turn that off temporarily and refresh Monday.com again. VPNs can sometimes trigger security flags or route your connection through a region that causes session issues. A proxy can do the same thing. If the site works after disabling it, then you found the cause. You can decide whether to keep it off for Monday.com or switch to a different network setup. Another very effective fix is clearing your browser cache and cookies. Over time, stored site data can be outdated or corrupted, and that can create permission problems inside Monday.com. On most browsers, press Ctrl, Shift, and Delete at the same time to open the Clear Browsing Data menu. Select Cache and Cookies, then clear them. After that, restart your browser completely before opening Monday.com again. This gives the site a clean start and removes any stale login data that may be blocking access. If you're still getting the error after all of that, try opening Monday.com in an incognito window or a different browser. This helps you test whether the issue is specific to your current browser profile. If it works in incognito, the problem is almost always an extension, cookie, or cache data issue. If it fails everywhere, then the issue is more likely related to permissions or your account settings, rather than the browser itself. At this point, if none of the steps have worked, the best move is to double-check that you're using the correct Monday.com account and that your organization still has you assigned to the right workspace or board. In some cases, the access denied message appears because the account is active, but the content itself is restricted. That means only an admin can fix it by updating your membership or permissions. So to quickly recap, the fix is usually to refresh the page, sign out and sign back in, check permissions with your admin, disable browser extensions like ad blockers, turn off VPN or proxy settings, and clear your cache and cookies. In most cases, one of those steps will solve the Monday.com permission denied error. If this video helped, please like the video and subscribe for more practical tech tutorials. And if you want, I can also help you troubleshoot Monday.com login errors, loading problems, or board access issues in another video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.